What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. All right, so today's video, we got a new product that some of you guys have asked me about, and I'm getting some of these because, well, I want to test them for you guys. A lot of you guys don't want to spend the money on these big, massive generators, nor do you need any of these big, massive generators. So, this company right here, Opus, and if you guys remember, so I actually use their 500 watt, and this is, you know, why I kind of like these things, for not running massive power. So I got their little 500 watt here that stays plugged in for my fuel system. This thing works awesome, you know. Reason being is I wanted to be able to use the diesel and the gas in at the same time if I wanted to. I didn't want to have it on one battery. So I got this, the 12 volt, and this for the 110. That's what I use this little 500 watt one for. Well, they have now released a 1200 watt one. First thing I like to do before I even test or put anything on here is I like to make sure it is a pure sine wave inverter / generator. You guys know they got pure sine, they got modified sine. A lot of companies, when they're really cheap, they will put a modified sine wave, which you don't want that because, well, you can damage stuff. Phone chargers, cell phones, all that stuff. It'll get really hot. So, first look on this thing looks good. We got, and it says here, pure sine wave, but I do like to confirm. So we got 3 110 outlets here. It is a 1200 watt solar power generator. It has just your power to turn it on right there. Your input right here to charge. You got your cigarette lighter right here. It's got solar charging. You've got your USB-C chargers. You got USB chargers. And let's see, does it have a light? The majority of them have a light. Yep, of course, and it's got a light. All these things, I mean, I don't know, this is a, well, damn, that's pretty bright. Oh, then it gets brighter. And what's nice about these things, guys, is they're not that heavy. You know, you can pick them up, carry them around. You're not gonna, you know, break your back or, I mean, obviously these, you're not carrying any of these, but like, you know, these Honda 2000s, you can carry them, but they're a little heavy. This thing you can throw in the truck, you know, use it if you'd like. This is kind of bothering me, but this thing keeps popping out. But put it in the truck, you know, you got a power, whatever, TVs. If you want to put a little mini TV, you're going on a road trip, you know, a little mini fridge, phones, computers. You know, you can power a lot of stuff with this little thing. Now, first things first. Let's make sure, like I said, and confirm this is a pure sine wave inverter. So let's see. We've got, yeah, the AC is on. Okay, we've got that set up here. So the main thing we want to see here, once I plug this in, we want a nice pure sine wave. We don't want it squared or modified sine wave. So we're gonna plug this in. We've got, turn the AC power on by just pushing this button right here. Okay, and look at that here. I'll actually do a auto, make sure we're centered. It's still a pure sine wave, but let's see now when we add some power to it, if it turns in to a modified sine wave. So we're gonna go with this heater right here, 750. And this is another thing now. I do notice this thing, it moves up a little slow, you know, when it starts to get some power in it. But it's still, sine wave still has not changed. This is probably, I'd say probably over 10% distortion here, so let's see. Alright, it's still good. Let's see here. You can see there's still distortion. So now I want to see if it turns into a modified sine wave. So I'm going to add now this heat gun. And let's see also, so it's 1200 watt. Let's see if we can push over 12. Okay, it's going over 12. See here, there's a little more distortion right there, but it's still pure sine. But it's not, I wouldn't say this is very, very clean, but it is not a modified sine wave. So we're still at 1292. And this is a 1200 watt inverter. Okay, the fan just kicked on. We'll see how long if it can actually hold this right here at 1291. See if it's going to shut off or not. And then what I'll do, if it does shut off, I'm gonna try to kick on, do a full load, and then see what this sine wave turns into. If it turns into, because it might, oh, there we go. So it just shut off. So this thing does not like to run over max for quite some time. It wasn't too long, but okay, we'll shut it off. Shut everything off here, kick it back on. All right, go back to the oscilloscope here. We're good to go. So now what I'm going to do, let's see, I'm gonna crank this all the way, go full bore on it. Let's see what this does. Nothing. I'm gonna go full bore on this thing now. Oh. See that? This thing's about to pop again, so we're gonna go, we'll go actually to 1, and then we'll go all the way to 1500 on this thing. So you can hear, you hear that noise? Now watch, look at this, look at the oscilloscope. Oh, that's bad. Oh, nope, it just died. It does not like that. Okay, so it looks like, guys, let's see here. I'm gonna just turn the, oh, wait, let's turn this off. I'm gonna turn just this heater on at 1500 and see if it can run this heater. Okay, still clean. I wish this thing would go a little faster. All right, here we go. So once the heating element in this thing kicks on fully, this will start dropping. You see here how it's dropping? So let's see, and it should drop, I think, at about 11, just under 1200. Let's see here. So it did go almost to 15, and so that's pretty decent of this thing. Okay, here we go. There we go, it's dropping. Fan kicked on. Okay, so now I want to see how long it can run at 1100, because it should run, according to this, 43 minutes. But I just want to make sure it doesn't overheat, give you an error message, or just shut off on you. Sine wave, still a little distorted here. You can see it, but it's not turning, has not turned into a modified sine wave, so still pure sine. Alright guys, so it's been about 6 minutes, which is really good because this said 43, it only dropped down to 42, so still running it, still doing good. So if you got a little heater, 1500 watt heater, and this thing's sitting at 1000, it'll still run it. So now I'm gonna go to the number 1 mark. I just want to see if it's gonna turn into a pure sine. Let's see. No, just picked up a shut off, dang it. Alright, well, it's going to be pretty much, that's it guys. When this says 1200 watts, you're not getting no more than 1200 watts. You can sit and, you know, kick this thing on and let it run, but that's it. Once you're at that 11 mark, you're done. That's all this thing's gonna give you. For you guys that are watching, if you're wondering, you know, what I mean by distortion, and I will show you actually on another one here. So if we go to this one, and I'll do review on this for you guys. Let's turn the AC power on. This is also pure sine wave. Plug that into there. Come on over here. Let's go here. You see this? See how it's not that bad? See how it's very, very minor. That's the difference. So what that tells me is this one's got a little better quality inverter in it than this one. Now, you know, is it still going to run the power? We'll see. Stay tuned for this video. I'll do, you know, we'll see if we can pull actually 1,000 or more than 1,000 watts out of these things. A lot of them, when they say, you know, 1,200, they mean 1,200. That's it. You're not going to pretty much, it won't sit and hold forever over that 1,200 marker. But this is the sine wave, and you can see it's got a little distortion right here. Nothing too crazy, but this is not bad. Compared to, we got to plug back into this one here. See that? A little distortion. So, and this is not bad, guys. I mean, it's not horrible, you know. You get what you pay for. You got these, you know, you got the EBL, you've got Jackery, you've got Lion Energy. I mean, depends on what you guys want to spend. But at the end of the day, they're all pure sine waves, so that's the main thing, is you want you want to try to get the one with the cleanest power possible. Now, I want to plug this thing in. It's 150 watts. Let's see what happens once I plug this in. I want to try to get this, you know, a little more above that 1200 marker to see how long it's going to last for. Okay, so we got the light plugged in. Let's see what happens here. Let me turn the fan portion off on this. Okay, there we go. So we're at 1278. Let's see. This thing's got a little delay, so you gotta see. 1277. Alright, let's see what this thing does, if it can run at 1277. So, I'm gonna let it sit here, and well, come back in 5 minutes and see if it shuts off, or if it stays running, or if it overheats and gives us an error code. And you'll see, when it gives us an error code, this little triangle, red triangle pops up. If that happens, it just shuts down. All you gotta do is just turn it back on. That's so far so good. Nope, there we go. So that only lasted, I don't know, probably about a minute going over that 1200 mark. So looks like keep it under 12, guys, and you'll be good to go. Well, there you have it, guys. So let me know what you guys think. You know, let me know if you'd be interested in it. Let me know what you guys think about this whole California banning, you know, gas-powered generators, and pretty much going to be forcing some people that can't purchase a gas-powered generator to go with a solar-powered, you know, no gas, electric / solar generator. I mean, it is what it is. I don't know. That's California for you. And I will be doing a lot more of these comparisons, but on my other channel, Eddie's Product Reviews, and you'll see pretty much tons and tons of solar powered generators, regular generators. If you guys want to see like a lot of the gas powered generators, like all this stuff going to a full blown test, go check out Gavin's Garage YouTube channel. He does strictly, I mean, he's got tons of, he's got a Westinghouse like 28,000. I mean, it's incredible. That generator is insane. It's like got a 1000cc motor in it. Me, you guys know, I kind of mix it up here, do some truck stuff, desert stuff, generator stuff. But Gavin's Garage is strictly generators, and he tests some big boys and puts them to the full-blown power. So go check that out. But that's all I got for you guys today. If you guys like this video, hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to click subscribe. Peace.